QuarkXPress is a computer application for creating and editing complex page layouts in a WYSIWYG environment. It runs on Mac OS X and Windows. It was first released by Quark, Incorporated in 1987 and is still owned and published by them. The most recent version, QuarkXPress 10, allows publishing in English and 36 other languages, including Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, German, Korean, Russian, French, and Spanish. QuarkXPress is used by individual designers and large publishing houses to produce a variety of layouts, from single-page flyers to the multimedia projects required for magazines, newspapers, catalogs, and the like. QuarkXPress once dominated the market for page layout software with over 95% market share among professional users. As of 2010, while one publisher estimated that U.S. market share has fallen to below 25% and Adobe InDesign has become the market leader, QuarkXPress still had significant market share. History: the first version of QuarkXPress was released in 1987 for the Macintosh. 5 years passed before a Microsoft Windows version followed in 1992. In the 1990s, QuarkXPress quickly became widely used by professional page designers, the typesetting industry and printers. In particular, the Mac version of 3.3 was seen as stable and trouble-free, working seamlessly with Adobe's PostScript font as well as with Apple's TrueType fonts. In 1989, QuarkXPress incorporated an application programming interface called Extensions, which allows third-party developers to create custom add-on features to the desktop application. Extensions, along with Apple Computer's HyperCard, was one of the first examples of a developer allowing others to create software add-ons for their application. After having released QuarkXPress 3.3, QuarkXPress was seen as needing significant improvements and users criticized it for its overly long innovation cycles. The release of QuarkXPress version 5 in 2002 led to disappointment from Apple's user base, as QuarkXPress did not support Mac OS X, while InDesign 2.0, launched in the same week, did. At the same time, the Quark CEO Frederick Ibrahimi exclaimed that the Macintosh platform is shrinking, and suggested that anyone dissatisfied with Quark's Mac commitment should switch to something else. Only with version 6 did QuarkXPress support Mac OS X, however the first really adopted version was QuarkXPress 7. Quark started to lower its pricing levels in 2004. In December 2006, Quark licensed the Windows version of QuarkXPress 5 to be distributed free of charge on the cover of a UK computer magazine, Computer Shopper, with the idea of enticing consumers to upgrade to later versions. Having arrived late with the Mac OS X version, Quark took a different approach to porting to Intel native applications on Mac, and released its Universal Binary version 7 months before Adobe ported InDesign. With QuarkXPress 8 and 9, the product seems to listen more to its user base, as reviews worldwide became more positive and several Mac magazines gave awards to QuarkXPress, even Best Product of the Year. Use and features: in addition to the basic functionality of font, alignment, spacing, and color, the package also provides its users with professional typesetting options like kerning, curving text along a line, and ligatures. A QuarkXPress document contains text and graphics boxes. The boxes can be reshaped, layered, and given varying levels of transparency and text alignment. Both box positioning and graphic or text positioning is allowed within a box with an accuracy of 1/1000th of an inch. Color control allows the full use of printing press standard Pantone or hexachrome inks, along with a variety of other color space options. Draft output can be printed on conventional desktop printers. Process color separation films can be produced for printing presses. QuarkXPress also offers the ability for composite workflows, both with PostScript and PDF output. QuarkXPress offers layout synchronization, multiple undo-redo functionality, XML and web page features, and support for direct PDF import and output. documents can be verified before printing. This high-level print preview automatically identifies conflicts and other printing problems. Since then, Adobe has implemented a similar feature in InDesign CS4. Composition Zones feature makes it the only desktop application with multi-user capabilities by allowing multiple users to edit different zones on the same page. Composition Zones pushes collaboration a step further than just simultaneous text-picture, as it allows layout and graphic elements to be edited outside the layout application. User-defined rules, output specs and layout specs can be used for intelligent templates and enable resource sharing. Version 6.5, released at the end of 2004, added enhanced support for the Photoshop format. The PSD integration and picture manipulation features led to QuarkXPress receiving a number of awards, such as the Macworld Editor's Choice for 2004. Version 7 added support for OpenType, Unicode, JDF and also PDFX export. QuarkXPress 7 also added unique features, such as native transparency at the color level. QuarkXPress 8 introduced a completely new user interface, support for drag-and-drop, PDF 1.7 import, AI import and a global file format. Design grids can be assigned to pages and boxes to allow unlimited baseline grids. Hanging characters can be applied and customized by character and amount to hang outside the box. This is the first version to include built-in Adobe Flash authoring. Designers can create Flash content including sound, video, animation and interactivity without programming. In October 2008, QuarkXPress 8 won the Mac User Award for Print Publishing Software of the Year. With version 9, QuarkXPress extended its cross-media publishing approach and can be used now to also export to ebooks and native apps. With App Studio, which is shipped with QuarkXPress, designers can even create and design their own apps. Additionally, QuarkXPress 9 offers cascading styles, callouts, create complex add editable bar copyright ZIA paths using a wizard, bullets and numbers and more. The Mac version of QuarkXPress 9 is for Intel processors only, making QuarkXPress 8.5.1 the last choice for PPC-based Macs. The current version, QuarkXPress 10, was described by Quark as a major rewrite of the software on the Mac platform, in particular to move it from the older Carbon API to Cocoa. It also included a new, modern graphics engine, Xenon. During the life cycle of version 10, new features included Retina display support, PDF pass-through transparency, notes, redlining, increased zoom and the ability to create HTML5 animations for inclusion in App Studio tablet and smartphone apps. Server version. In the beginning of 2003, Quark released a server version of QuarkXPress, called QuarkDDS. This enables page editing and page layout in a web browser. QuarkXPress server is often used for web-to-print and corporate intranets to enable customization and ordering of printed materials, advertising automation workflows in advertising agencies, catalog generation for retailers and variable digital printing for personalized marketing. It enables companies to print copies digitally when they need them, often with customized content. The system relies on XML. The server is often embedded in print-on-demand software. In 2006, Quark renamed QuarkDDS to QuarkXPress Server. Version history: QuarkXPress 1, Mac OS only. QuarkXPress 2, first non-English versions. QuarkXPress 2.1, enhanced typographic control, such as user-definable kerning tables. QuarkXPress 3, first version with measurement palette and support for libraries. QuarkXPress 3.1, first version to also support Windows. QuarkXPress 3.2, first version to support AppleScript and color management. QuarkXPress 3.3, first version to support PPC natively. First Passport version. QuarkXPress 3.32, support for Quark Media. This is the last version which works on Windows 3.x. QuarkXPress 4, first version with Bezier curves. Notable interface improvements are pop-up tools and tab dialog boxes. Windows 3X is no longer supported. QuarkXPress 4.1, first version to also support PDF and XML. QuarkXPress 5, first version to offer tables and export HTML. QuarkXPress server released. QuarkXPress 6, first version to support Mac OS X. QuarkXPress 6.1, first version with excellent port filter. QuarkXPress 6.5, first version to also support the document object model and picture retouching features. QuarkXPress 6.52, bug fix release, released after release of Quark 7. QuarkXPress 7, first version to support OpenType, Unicode, PDFX, shadows, transparencies, job definition format and composition zones. QuarkXPress 7.01, first native version for Intel Macs, plus PPML support. QuarkXPress 7.02, additional language support in Passport. QuarkXPress 7.1, performance update. QuarkXPress 7.2, first version to support Windows Vista, additional languages. QuarkXPress 7.3, increased UI localization and PDF support, improved performance and stability. QuarkXPress 7.31, certification on Windows Vista, support for Mac OS X v10.5, enhancements to spell checking. QuarkXPress 7.4, non-public release, only for QPS customers. QuarkXPress 7.5, bug fix release, released after release of Quark 8. QuarkXPress 8, new UI, drag and drop support, direct image manipulation, customizable optical margin alignment, multiple baseline grids, East Asian support, built-in flash authoring. QuarkXPress 8.01, spell checker enhancements. QuarkXPress 8.02, 5 new languages and new Pantone libraries. QuarkXPress 8.1, numerical scale, native transparency and layers in PDF, improved spell checker and other feature improvements. Supports Snow Leopard and Windows 7. QuarkXPress 8.12, bug fix release. QuarkXPress 8.15, fixes activation issues on certain Apple hardware. QuarkXPress 8.1.6, speed optimizations. QuarkXPress 8.1.6.2, bug fix release. QuarkXPress 8.5, bug fixes, auto updater, docx import. QuarkXPress 8.5.1, bug fixes, last universal binary version. QuarkXPress 9, nested styles, callouts, bullets and numbers, shape wizard, multi-image import, EPUB export. QuarkXPress 9.0.1, bug fix release. QuarkXPress 9.1, edition of App Studio, which allows to export multimedia apps for iPad out of QuarkXPress. First version to officially support Mac OS X Lion. QuarkXPress 9.2, export to EPUB 3.0, plus ability to create EPUB files from scratch. Improvements to App Studio, including iOS 5 support. QuarkXPress 9.2.1, fix missing icons bug caused by Lion 10.7.3. QuarkXPress 9.2.1.1, added support for exporting to the Retina iPad. QuarkXPress 9.3, export ebooks directly to Amazon Kindle format, plus other minor fixes including EPS and PDF color management. QuarkXPress 9.3.1, compatibility with the OS X Mountain Lion Gatekeeper feature. QuarkXPress 9.3.1.1, fixes a spell checker crash. QuarkXPress 9.5, allows the creation of 100% HTML5-based content on native apps and platforms such as Android. QuarkXPress 9.5.1, Add page stacks, bug fixes. QuarkXPress 9.5.1.1, bug fixes. QuarkXPress 9.5.2, Download Manager, bug fixes. QuarkXPress 9.5.3, fixes known issues with PDF export. QuarkXPress 9.5.4, support for OS X Mavericks. QuarkXPress 10, QuarkXPress 10.0.1, support for OS X Mavericks and Windows 8.1. QuarkXPress 10.1 to 8000% zoom, smart guides, HTML5-based animations, image export, new book function. QuarkXPress 10.2, speed improvements, notes, redlining. QuarkXPress 10.2.1, bug fixes. QuarkXPress 10.5, support for OS X Yosemite. QuarkXPress 2015, QuarkXPress 2015 Release 1-64-bit for Mac OS X and Windows, 4x larger page sizes, fixed layout interactive ebooks, footers and endnotes, text variables, custom paper sizes, relink any picture in the usage dialog, collect for output and usage for complete project, user-definable shortcut keys, table styles, format painter, palette enhancements. Quark announced on October 28, 2014 that it will release in early 2015. See also, Quark Publishing System, References. External links, Quark Incorporated. QuarkXPress, QuarkXPress Server, Quark User Blog, French, expressolife.net, Conversion Tools with InDesign, Marksware and Design to Quark Converter, QuarkXPress Tutorials, Quarked free e-learning files on Quark.com, plugins/add-ons for QuarkXPress, QuarkXPress extensions.